Here for the very first Guide Career Development webinar series organized by the Professional Skills team of the Viking Club of University of Sri Jayewardenepura. As undergraduates, it's very important for us to have a proper balance between academic and the extracurricular activities that we are engaging in. Therefore, today our guest lecturer is going to discuss about how important it is to balance our academic and the extracurricular activities to succeed in life. I think we have invited the ideal person to discuss about this topic. If I talk about him, he is working as an assistant lecturer in the University of Ariyarathna, and most importantly, he is a proud product of the University of Sri Jayewardenepura. When we talk about his achievements, it's obvious that he was superb at balancing his academic and the extracurricular activities when he was an undergraduate. He was a talented rugby player and at the same time an outstanding wrestling player. He was the vice captain of the Sri Lankan University rugby team and also the first 11 rugby team captain of University of Sri Jayewardenepura for the year 2016 and 17. Not only that, but also he was the vice captain of the wrestling team of University of Sri Jayewardenepura for the year 2016. And he has won many awards in Jpura Employability Skills Award in 2016 and 17 ceremonies, including being the best wrestler, best rugby player, and the best leader. And also, he was the winner of Venerable Professor Dr. Valkula Sri Rahula Mahathira Memorial Gold Medal. So, without further ado, I would like to invite Mr. Uwin Ariyarathna, the Assistant Lecturer at University of Ariyarathna, to continue the session. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Thank you, Devmini, for the wonderful introduction. So, shall we start then? I will share my slideshow. Hope the screen is visible to you.
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. So, we'll move on. So, today, I'm going to show you the path how to be a successful graduate. That means now think as an example, think the point A is the point where you are currently at as an undergraduate, and point B is being a good or a graduate with flying colors, not just a graduate who is graduating from the university, a graduate with flying colors. Now, when you are moving from A to B, you can have different paths. Now, today, I will show you my path as well as other paths that are available. You can use any path that will match your uniqueness. So, today I will explain you how to select a path and how to identify your uniqueness and what are the opportunities available in the university and how to make most out of it. Got it? So as an example, now think, this is your destination from A to B. Think it as from Kandy to Colombo. When you're traveling from Kandy to Colombo, you can either go through Kadugannawa, Kegol and reach Colombo. Or either you can go using Kurunegala, okay, and using that path, using the new highway, you can go to Colombo. Likewise, in your undergraduate life also, you will have different paths. You can just be a graduate without doing anything, any extracurricular activities and reach this point. And you can be a graduate doing all the extracurricular activities like sports, clubs like this Jpura Viking, and be a graduate. And also, you can do many professional qualifications, extracurricular activities, all the extra things and be a good graduate. In order to do this, you need to select your path. You can do it smoothly with fun, or sometimes this path can be very rough. However, the steering wheel should be with you. You are the one should select your path and select the speed of your path. Everything should be driven by yourself. In order to select your path, first of all, you must identify your uniqueness. As you know, everyone is unique. Now look at yourself. You have different sizes, you have different colors, your hair is different, your body shape is different. Everything will be different according to your DNA and all. If you are talking about this in a biological perspective, look at our faces. The expressions, the patterns, facial patterns are different. That's why we have a facial recognition software in your phones. Also look at your eyes, your eye color, the iris patterns, everything will be different. And when you are talking about the voice, your voice frequency, the tone will be different from one to another. When we are looking at our DNA, it's definitely different from one to another. That's why they are using DNA tests to track those murderers and all. And our fingerprint is also different from one to another. So first of all, you need to find your uniqueness. Now today I will teach you my road. That will not ensure you following the same exact road will make you successful, because the factors affecting my life and the strengths and weaknesses within myself is different to your ones. So first of all, try to identify your uniqueness. So in order to do this soft analysis is very familiar to you guys, because we use this in management area to analyze the internal and external environment of a business. Why not using this to analyze your own internal and external environments in order to identify the strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities and threats you are facing? First of all, do this, because usually our parents will know about us up to some extent, but you are the one who knows better about yourself. You are the ones, you know the strength of you. You are the ones who are familiar with your weaknesses. උදාහරණයක් විදිහට දැන් ඔයා මොන හරි බය දෙයක් තියෙනවා නම් ඒ බය දේ සමහර විට ඔයාගේ දෙමව්පියන්ට වඩා දන්නේ ඔයා. ඔයා උස තැන් වලට බයයි නම්, ඔයා මේ පබ්ලික් ස්පීකින් කරන්න බයයි නම්, ප්‍රසන්ටේෂන් එකක් කරන්න බයයි නම්, එක්සෑම් එකකදී බය වෙනවා නම්, ඒ ඔක්කොම weaknesses දන්නේ ඔයා. දෙමව්පියන් උනත් දන්නේ යම් තරහ දුරකට විතරයි. So ඔයාම තමයි මේ soft analysis එක කරන්න ඕනේ. You are the one who should do it. And also you must identify the opportunities you have within the university as well as in your society. Now, උදාහරණයක් විදිහට ගත්තොත් එහෙම අපේ යුනිවර්සිටි එකේ තියෙන pool එක සුගත දාසට පස්සේ ලංකාවේ තියෙන ලොකුම pool එක. මීටර් 50ක් දිගයි, lens 10ක් තියෙනවා. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් pool එක තියෙන lens 8යි, හැබැයි මෙහි lens 10ක් තියෙනවා. But මේ opportunity එක utilize කරන්න, ඒ කියන්නේ පීනන්න බැරි අය first year එකේ ඉඳන් ඇවිල්ලා final year එකේ පීනන්න පුළුවන් වෙලා යන එක talent එකක්නේ. ඒතර මේ opportunity එක කී දෙනෙක් utilize කරනවද? How many are utilizing these opportunities? And in our university we have the gym, playgrounds, and all the sports available in the university system will be provided in our university. Girls ලටයි boys ලටයි තියෙන හැම ස්පෝර්ට් එකම සාමාන්‍යයෙන් එහෙම හැම යුනිවර්සිටි එකකම එහෙම නැහැ. අපේ යුනිවර්සිටි එකේ තියෙන හැම ස්පෝර්ට් එකකම facilities. Taekwondo, chess, wrestling, judo, even now girls can do weightlifting. Even one of our undergraduate won the gold medal in the Commonwealth weightlifting tournament. And also you can have threats. Threats can now as you know, there can be ragging in the university, pressure from seniors, and there can be some problems with the lecturers. Likewise, you can face threats. And also, not having enough resources can also be a threat. Likewise, first of all, do summarize all the strengths you have, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. As an example, I will tell you about strengths. Now, when you are selecting an elective subject, you will be facing some elective subjects. Out of now, if you are from the management faculty, out of the 40 subjects, you will need to select some elective subjects. These elective subjects, you must select them according to your strengths. යාළුවා කරන නිසා elective subjects කරන්න එපා. කට්ටිය set එක කරන හින්දා elective subjects කරන්න එපා. තමන්ට ඒක match වෙනවා නම් elective subjects කරන්න. That's why, as an example, now think like this. You are very good in quantitative subjects. Consult or හොඳයි. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ mathematics පැත්තට ගණන් හදන පැත්තට හොඳයි. And you might be weak in cramming. සමහර අය ඉන්නවනේ ඒ කියන්නේ පාඩම් කරන්න කැමති නැහැ. හැබැයි ගණන් හදලා ඒව කරන්න කැමති. Likewise, if you identify that strength with you, when you are selecting an elective, if you are good in quant, go for a quant subject. ඒක තමයි සරල උදාහරණයක්. And if I am giving another example, if you have a good physical strength, if your endurance is good, if your fitness is good, do a good physical sport. If you are not fit enough or endurance enough, don't do a good physical sport. Likewise, you need to identify your strengths and weaknesses as well as opportunities and threats. And when you identify your strengths and if you identify the opportunities, you can utilize both of them together in order to gain more advantage. And also sometimes you will be able to overcome your weaknesses using the strengths as well as the opportunities you have. I will give a small example. Now think you are weak in English. That is one of your weakness in the first year. ඔයා English වලට එච්චර දක්ෂ නැහැ. Speaking, writing, English කතා කරන එක හරිය, ලියන එක හරිය, present කරන එක හරිය ඔයාගේ එච්චර ඒ කියන්නේ තාම polish වෙලා නැහැ ඒක. එතකොට ඔයාට campus එකේ opportunity එකක් තියෙනවා. Yavel clubs තියෙනවා, Toastmaster clubs තියෙනවා, තව career guidance unit එකකින් කරන ඉංග්‍රීසි පාඨමාලා මනන් තියෙනවා. ඒ මාදියට තව ELTU එකක් තියෙනවා, English language teaching unit එකක් තියෙනවා. එතකොට ඒ opportunities වලින් ඒ English අඩුව පුළුවන් weakness එක මගහරවා ගන්න පුළුවන්. Likewise. Okay. So first of all, when you go to the university, analyze this. If you can draw this one and develop a table, it will be very easy for you guys to understand what are the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats that are facing or that are available in your career. When we are coming to the undergraduate life, we need to balance all of these things. It's like a paradigm shift, Lamai, because when you are at your A-levels, most of you are doing your A-levels in your hometown, from your home, studying from your home, staying with parents and all. But when we come to a university, it's a totally different story. Sometimes you need to travel from the upper end to the west corner of the country in order to attend 4 universities. Got it? Likewise, when you are in the university, you need to balance each of these things. The first priority should be given to the academics. That means the things you are going to learn. Now, as you know, you have been selected to the university based on your A-level results. So it's solely academics based. Some of you might enter to the university using special interviews, using this performance you did in sports. They will also be considered. However, academics should be given the priority because this free education system from grade 1 to higher education, the main purpose is to prioritize academics. So that one you need to keep it in your mind. Some of you will think that doing all the extracurricular activities and contributing to the university is enough. No. The best thing you should do in order to contribute to the university as well as the taxpayers of the country, first of all, you should excel in academics. That is the first priority. But even though it is the first priority, it's not the only priority. You need to engage in all of these things. As an example, you can do sports. Because when you are doing sports, automatically you will learn leadership skills, teamwork skills, communication skills, social skills, everything you can learn. I'll give you an example. Now, in the university, you can have people from different regions, different provinces, and also from different religions. That's why it's known as a university. Vishwa Vidyalaya කියන්නේ එක විශ්වයක් වගේ. කියන්නේ හැම ජාතියෙම මිනිස්සු ඉන්නවා. ජෙන්ඩර් එකෙන් වයසෙන් හැම එකෙම විවිධ පුද්ගලයන් විවිධත්වයක් තියෙනවා. සෑහෙනම විවිධත්වයක් තියෙන තැන තමයි යුනිවර්සිටි එක කියන්නේ. මේ විවිධත්වය වලට ඔයාලගේ ජීවිතේ වෙන කොහෙන්වත් ගන්න බෑ මේ විවිධත්වය. කියන්නේ you will associate with many different people, even from the industry, academia, your batchmates, everyone. Okay. So when you are doing sports, you need to handle everyone. එක talents තියෙන අය ඉන්නවා. ඒ talents identify කරගෙන ඒක utilize කරගන්නේ කොහොමද? ඒ හැමදේම දැන් especially when you are doing a team sport like rugby, cricket, basketball, like decisions ගන්න ඕනේ විදිය වෙනස්. So those things we cannot teach you using lectures. Lectures වලින් ඒවා කරන්න බෑ. That's why we are telling you in a university to do a sport, whatever the sport you will have the opportunity to do. ඉස්කෝලේ කරේ නැති වුණාට when you reach the university you will have the opportunity to do. ඉස්කෝලේ කරේ නැතත් මම දන්න මගේ යාළුවෝ ඉන්නවා ඉස්කෝලේ මේ මොකුත් කරේ නැහැ. හැබැයි යුනිවර්සිටි එකේ පටන් ගන්න ස්පෝර්ට්ස් පටන් ගන්න national level දක්වා ගියපු ඕන තරම් උදාහරණ ඉන්නවා. So do something because you have all the opportunities, you have the grounds, pools, gymnasiums, all the resources, coaches ඔක්කොමලා ඉන්නවා. So try to do one. Then engage in other extracurricular activities such as these clubs. You will have different student societies for your departments, and also there are rod track clubs, Leo clubs, and gavel clubs. There is a career guidance unit, and likewise there are vast opportunities for you to do extracurricular activities. Even there are music clubs, dancing clubs, everything is there. So if you are good at dancing, you can join these things because it's kind of a stress release. If you are solely engaging in academics, it will somehow become a burden. In some point of time, it will become a burden. එක මහන්සියක් වගේ දෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාලට stress වෙන්න පුළුවන් likewise. And also the relationship between your batchmates and batchmates, seniors and lecturers. This is also very vital. ඒ කියන්නේ හැමෝමත් එක්ක වලිදාගෙන ඔයාලට එහෙම මේ survive වෙන්න අමාරුයි යුනිවර්සිටි එකේ. ඒතකොට ඒකත් balance කිරීමත් එක්තරා skill එකක්. Then your expenses. As you know, you don't have a fixed income source, or your income source will be very minimum when you are in the university. Some of you will get Mapola bursary, and some of you will get money from your home. That is the most usual scenario. And some of you will do part-time jobs. So it's very vital that you manage your expenses. We will be talking this in the future slides. And also about the healthy lifestyle. This one we tend to ignore because we are young and we will think that අපිට මොන diabetics අපිට මොන cholesterol ද මේ අපි නා කියුනේ likewise. But if you look at the today's situation, people below 30 years are having diabetics, cholesterol, and all other අපි ඒවට කියනවා ඒ කියන්නේ බෝනවන රෝග කියලා. Okay. So likewise, healthy lifestyle is also a must. So today we will discuss how to balance academic, sports, other extracurricular activities, relationship with batchmates, seniors and lecturers, expense, as well as the healthy lifestyle. So these are the main factors that affected my success. So the first one is efficient and effective time management. Time management is a key because all of us will only have 24 hours. අපි හැමෝටම තියෙන්නේ පැය 24යිනේ. අපිට කාටවත් අර හැරි පොටර් එකේ වගේ අර හර්මයින් එකේ වොච් එකෙන් වගේ එක තැන්වල එක වෙලාවට ඉන්න බෑනේ. හරිද? එතකොට we have only 24 hours. So we need to have a plan to manage this 24 hours. Got it? So in order to manage the time, we need to have long-term as well as short-term plans. And when we are having plans, in order to achieve those plans, you need to have the continuous dedication. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයා හැම වෙලාවෙම කැපවීම. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාගේ නිතරම හැම වෙලාවෙම කැපවීම තියෙන්න ඕනේ. මේ කැපවීම කියන එක එක දවසක් හරි නැති කරගන්න එපා. ඒ මොටිවේෂන් එක මොරාල් එක කැපවීම දිගටම තියාගෙන යන්න ඕනේ. නැත්තම් මේ short term plans මොනවා තිබ්බත් ඔයාට වෙලාව තිබ්බත් මුකුත් කරගන්න වෙන්නේ නැහැ මේ කැපවීම කියන එක තිබුණේ නැත්තම්. When you are studying, try to identify your method of studying. ඒ කියන්නේ මේක මේ රිසර්ච් වලින් හොයාගත් එකක් වාක් මොඩල් කියන එක. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි හැමෝම ලෝකේ ඉන්න මිනිස්සු ඉගෙන ගන්න ක්‍රම හතරක් තියෙනවා. ඒ තමයි මේ හතර. First one is visual learners. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයා පෙනීමෙන් ඔයා දෙයක් ඉගෙන ගන්න බලාගෙන ඉඳලා. උදාහරණයක් විදිහට ඔයාලා මේ ලෙක්චර් මොන හරි white board එකේ ලියනවා නම් ඒක දිහා බලන් හිටියම තමයි ඔයාලට හොඳට ඉගෙනෙන්න. හොඳට ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. එක්කෝ ලෙක්චර් දිහා හරි බලන් ඉඳලා ඉගෙන ගන්න. Okay, and most of us are auditory learners. Auditory learners කියන්නේ ළමයි ඔයාලා හැම වෙලාවෙම ඉගෙන ගන්න අහන් ඉඳලා. Some of you might use a recorder to record the lecture, and right after the lecture you come to the boarding place or whatever the place you are staying, and you play back the recording and listen to it. So there are around 50% in the world population are auditory learners. යාලා කැමති වැඩිම අහගෙන ඉඳලා ඉගෙන ගන්න. And some of them are reading and writing learners. ඒ කියන්නේ යාලා ඉගෙන ගන්න ලියලා. ඔයාලා මේ කට්ටිය හොඳට දැක්කද ඔයාගේ යාළුවොත් ඇති එයා පාඩම් කරන විදිහ මේකනේ කියලා බලන ඔයාලට මතක් වෙනවා ඇති මම කියනකොට. And some are kinesthetic learners. ඒ කියන්නේ යාලට මේ දැක්කත් මදි, ඇහුවත් මදි, ලිව්වත් මදි කරලම බලන්න ඕනේ. They are kinesthetic. ඒ කියන්නේ ගානක් හරි ගාන හැදුවට වැඩක් නැහැ, මැඩම් හැදුවට වැඩක් නැහැ. ඔයාම හදලා බලන්න ඕනේ. ඔයාම හදලා ලියලා කරලා බලන්න ඕනේ. මේක මෙහෙමද වෙන්නේ? ඇයි මෙහෙම වෙන්නේ? මෙහෙම කරොත් මොකද වෙන්නේ? එහෙම කියන්නේ ඒ කට්ටියට kinesthetic learners කියන්නේ. හැබැයි ළමයි ඔයාලා පාඩම් කරනකොට ඔයාලට පුළුවන් නම් මේ ක්‍රම හතරෙන් තුනක්වත් use කරන්න. If you have the ability to use 3 out of these 4 methods, it will be very vital. Your remembering will be more compared to, as an example, මෙහෙම හිතන්නකෝ. ඔයාලා visual and auditory වලින් විතරක් ඉගෙන ගන්න බලනවා නම් ඔයාලා ඒක visual, auditory, reading, kinesthetic හතරම කරොත් ඔයාගේ මතක තබා ගැනීමේ ශක්තිය වැඩි වෙනවා. එතකොට ඔයා යම්කිසි දෙයක් පාඩම් කරනකොට ඔයා ලෙක්චර් එකට ගියා නම් ඒ ලෙක්චර් කියන ඒවා ඔක්කොම අහන් ඉඳලා බලාගෙන හිටියා නම් good. Then ආයෙ ගෙදර ඇවිල්ලා ඔයාට ඒක ෂෝට් නෝට් එකක් ලියා ගන්න පුළුවන් නම් ඔයා visual, auditory, reading, writing කියන දෙක තුනම කරලා තියෙනවා. ඊළඟට ඔයාට පුළුවන් නම් ඒක කියන්නේ ගණන් සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකක් හරි මොකක් හරි practical subject එකක් නම් ඒක apply කරන විදිහ හොඳට බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් නම් then the kinesthetic part is also done. If you can use all of these methods when you are studying, you will remember the things you study for a very long time. Rather than just writing it for the exam, you will remember these things.